It's Alex Bones. This is info-wars.com.
Look at the time. It's time for info-wars, warswithaz.com.
Just another day on the front line, forced to apologize. Being who I am, but you better run. I'm taking back all this wasted time.
Hi, Jimmy.
You know where I come up.
Hi, sir.
I'm here with the switch.
You're being very quiet tonight.
Now watch your step, now I'm ready to ignite.
Yeah, I got yelled at today by the boss.
Maybe I'm a misfit.
He said I'm being too loud. And we're getting complaints that I'm too loud. So I have to be quiet. So I gotta keep it down without losing my shit. I know that's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna try. I told the boss I was gonna try. Don't give up on me. Oh, see, I was too loud there. Don't give up on me. I can do this. I can talk about news videos without getting upset and yelling. So I'm gonna keep it real quiet.
I don't believe that's going to last very long.
It's going to last the whole show. You will see. I will keep my composure. I won't lose my mind. Give me a video and I'll show you. I can do it without yelling, without getting upset, without screaming. All right, give me a video, Jimmy. I'm going to try to keep my calm. I'm going to not yell. I'm going to be very... namaste. Okay. Try it.
We have huge news right now. The Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company has begun producing nanometer chips in the United States in Arizona. This is a huge milestone for the Biden administration because...
For the what administration? This is Sleepy Joe Biden administration? No, this is not the reason why they brought chip things over here and they're going to make chips in the U.S. That's not because of Biden.
The first time in America's history, according to Secretary Raimondo, the United States is making leading-edge 4 nanometer chips on American soil, using American workers.
You know why? Because of the T word.
What is the T word? Is the toy? Titty? Terrier? Tiramisu?
No, Jimmy. It's for tariff. That's the reason why they brought all the manufacturing back to the U.S. is because they're scared of tariffs. Has nothing to do with Joe Biden. It has everything to do with President Donald J. Trump.
See, I told you you're going to lose your mind and you were going to start yelling before even the first video's over.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Is on par in yield and quality with
I'll breathe.
those produced in Taiwan. Now, earlier in November, the Department of Commerce finalized a $6.6 billion grant to the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company for semiconductor production in Phoenix, Arizona. This is all part of a push via the CHIPS Act, the Chips and Science Act for the Biden administration.
Has nothing to do with Biden.
To make sure that these nanochips...
I would give Biden credit if it was Biden, but it's not Biden. It's because of Trump, and Trump's going to put tariffs on them if they don't bring it over here, and that's the reason why they're bringing it over here now. Why do you think they're doing it now?
Are produced here on American soil, not overseas.
You're losing your mind again.
Nanometer chips will be produced.
I can't do this show without yelling.
For U.S.
You just make me so
While not
mad.
many people may care about this generally, it is truly huge and stunning news.
It is huge and
Your
news.
thoughts, spread the word.
Okay, so Biden's going to try to take all the credit for that. The reason why they don't want to pay tariffs, that's the reason why they brought it back over here. Give me another video that's not going to make me yell and scream. I'm going to try to be calm.
Katie Vance was on television today. Talks about
Oh, is this Governor Newsom?
lack of competency on your part.
This is Gavin Newsom.
What do you say to? You've heard this almost every single day.
Yeah, I've been talked to him. Hurricanes that were attached to fires.
He's got a hat on that says Cal Fire. See, he took enough time to make hats that say Cal Fire on them. Why don't you just put out the fires and make the fire go away and not make hats that say,
Be calm, sir. You can do it.
he made hats that say Cal Fire. He should have been fighting the fire instead of making apparel. I'm trying not to lose my mind.
Unprecedented win experiences. Heroic firefighters from all
Very heroic firefighters, we agree.
across the United States. We got folks from Texas. We got folks from Wyoming.
In case to make the fire stop.
Pounding on this, the best next gen technology. We've got these fire hawks and guys with night vision goggles pounding these fires 24/7. We've got thousands of National Guard men and women that have been on here. We pre-positioned 120 engines, helicopters, dozers, water tenders. We did that on Sunday, 2 days before this event.
But you took time out to make hats. So you could cover your beautiful hair. So you have beautiful hair, but you covered it up with a California fire hat. And you got those made. So you're going to start selling them now?
So with respect to the future vice president, I didn't hear his remarks, but I would invite him, as I did Donald Trump, to visit with the community.
No, because we have TVs. We know what it looks like. We know it's bad. And why do we need to go there to show us that you are not doing your job?
Express empathy of the scale of this tragedy. And,
Yes, it's very, very sad. You should have done something before this.
and be here for the American people that happen to reside here in Southern California.
You can do it. I promise you, no more Gavin Newsom videos, because those drive you nuts, and I know they do. And the boss is going to yell at you because all you've been doing is screaming tonight.
I'm trying not to scream. Trying not to scream. Okay, give me something that should make me happy, not sad.
Former heavyweight boxing champion Tyson Fury has announced his retirement from professional boxing.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Hi, everybody. I'm going to make this short and sweet. I'd like to announce my retirement from boxing.
Okay, but you don't care.
It's been a blast. I've loved every single minute of it. And I'm going to end with this. Dick Turpin wore a mask. God bless everybody.
What'd he say?
He said Dick wore a mask.
Dick wore a mask. Okay.
See you on the other side.
Okay, so Tyson Fury, which I don't even know who that is retiring from professional boxing. I always thought when they said Tyson Fury, I thought they're talking about Mike Tyson. I had no idea there was actually a guy named Tyson Fury, but I guess there is. And I guess as of today, he's retiring. So that's news.
Get up!
Yeah! He yells too. I like him.
Well, our sports correspondent Rob Harris joins me now for more on this. Rob, how much of a surprise is it?
Well, Tyson Fury has announced his retirement in the past. In 2022, he was let out of retirement that time. So
he's like the band Kiss. They always say retirement tour. They said that in 2014, and they're not retiring. They're coming back. So I guess this is the same thing with this Michael Tyson Fury guy.
Is this really the end for Tyson Fury at 36? If it is, he has had one of the great British heavyweight boxing careers, but with that element of caution that he does often make these announcements and then decide.
I mean, ever since MMA, does anybody really watch boxing anymore? It's not. You can't kick people. You can't beat them in the head really bad. That's what MMA is good for. This is old school boxing. It's not very exciting.
As he can't resist the lure of the ring. Now, his last fight was in December, and then he did miss out on the chance to become the undisputed heavyweight title of the world, beaten by Alexander Usyk for the second time in a year.
So that's why he's retiring.
The Ukrainian managing to beat him by unanimous decision. They'd had a huge fight previously in May in Saudi Arabia. This was the rematch, and Tyson Fury did lose it. He was quite...
So that's the reason why this Mike Tyson Fury guy is retiring.
Not Mike Tyson Fury. It's just Tyson Fury.
Yeah, okay. Tyson Fury. That's the reason why he's retiring. Okay, give me the next video. Come on.
In the last 24 hours, Iran's supreme leader threatens Israel and the United States with a crushing response over the Israeli attack, as we're hearing that Iran has now threatened the United States directly in the last 24 hours.
All right, sir. You keep your calm when seeing videos like this. Nothing good could come of it from you yelling and screaming.
Okay. So Iran threatened the U.S. and Israel.
Now this comes as we're seeing.
You know what, little girl? Bring it on! Come on! What do you got? Bring it on! We got a real man coming into office in 6 days. You want to threaten us? Come on!
Of the United States beginning to.
Trump ain't gonna take none of this shit.
Unify that the supreme leader of Iran has threatened the United States.
Yeah. Bring it on. Come on. What do you got? Show me your hand. We got big buttons over here.
Directly. And take a look. Here's another article that says America's foes are uniting. Its friends should too. The United States, should they also unify with their allies, as we're seeing our adversaries, China.
Yeah, we have a really big armed forces.
Iran.
We have big bombs. Bring it on.
Russia. North Korea unifying in their efforts against the United States and their allies.
Hey, he can bring it on too.
Take a look at this coming out also. Russia's Medvedev warned.
Yeah, Russia too. Just bring them all. You know what? Everything east of New Jersey, turn it into a parking lot. All of it. Everything east of New Jersey. Wipe it off.
The United States to avoid World War III. This is directly related to Russia and the United States.
Especially England.
Just
everything.
So there is a lot going on. I'm going to be sharing.
Yeah, and I'm even Italian, and just wipe that off too.
With you the latest.
Just flatten it all.
Video footage so that way you can see it for
That way we don't have to play football over there anymore because there's nothing left. Flatten it all.
And if you appreciate that, the United States is receiving a direct threat from the supreme leader of Iran, and we are hearing that retaliatory attacks are going to be coming, and now we're hearing threats to the U.S. This is their new strategy to help get content out further.
You got 6 days to play this game. Then we don't play this game no more. We're done playing that game. How am I doing, Jimmy?
I think you failed so far. The boss told you not to yell, and that's all you've been doing.
Oh, because it's the news, and you give me stuff to make me upset. Next.
Based on what we heard today, and could be gone in a matter of days.
Okay, so now we're hearing more about this TikTok ban. Could be gone in a few days. What does that mean? Does that mean we get up on Sunday, we go to TikTok, and it's gone? Is that what it means?
Yes, although it's going to be a slow and gradual fade out. So you can't ask people to just remove an app from their phone.
Okay, because we're not going to.
What would happen is the app stores, Google and Apple, would be forced to pull the app out of the store. So if TikTok wanted to make changes, security updates, improve the product, the only way you can do that is to update it in an app store.
Right, but we don't need it updated because it works fine. TikTok works fine. Leave it alone.
Eventually, the product will become obsolete.
Eventually, in like 19 years.
But it's not like if you have it on your phone, it goes away. Still, this is a big deal because eventually, if it does go away, like you said, 170 million people rely on this app. Well,
okay, but it's not going to be just gone, gone Sunday morning. So that is good news. So we're still going to have TikTok. We're still going to be able to do this show.
Yeah, because I was kind of scared about that because we get all the videos that we use from the TikTok, and I don't know any other video apps other than TikTok.
Well, there's like Facebook, there's X or Twitter, whichever one you call it. There's YouTube. There's a bunch of apps that we can go to, Jimmy, that we don't have to go to TikTok, but we just like TikTok because it's easy.
Well, that's interesting. So if you have TikTok on your phone and this goes into effect and you just don't delete it or update it, you would still be able to keep it?
Mark my words. In 13 years, there's going to be phones on eBay for $14 gazillion that have TikTok on them. You're going to be able to buy those. It's like, ooh, you got the TikTok on your iPhone 14. That's worth $1 bazillion.
That's exactly right. But again, you need to be able to update apps. Eventually,
you don't have to.
won't work if you can't update them. And if the app gets pulled from the App Store,
then they just won't update it. They know that we got crap apps, so just don't update it.
Then obviously you can't update the app. Now you could also use a VPN, Caitlin, to try to go around App Store bans.
Yeah, exactly. We can say, no, look, we're in Japan.
There's a lot of things consumers can do.
See, now I'm not so worried. I was really, really worried. Now, not so much. Everything else, I'll be worried about. How did I do, Jimmy? Did I keep my calm?
Yeah, I think you did all right. I think you're going to get yelled at again tomorrow, but you should. It wasn't that bad.
Go hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making